Yeah, come and fuck with us. Where we posted every Friday. See them corner emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jada Gemini.
All right, let's run it.
Cool. All right, yeah, we got some moderators are working quicker than me. All right, bet. So I'm about to start on topic number 1. Y'all are, yeah, we haven't even started yet. Okay, so bet. We got people in here now, so let's get started. Are y'all ready for this first fucking topic, bro?
Are you ready? Damn, right out the gate.
Right out the fucking gate.
Fucking gate. Who fighting? That's the, hold on, first and foremost. Who fighting about this shit? No. What's wrong with these people, man?
I am.
Damn. Shit, man.
There's a lot to unpack. Okay. For one, I want to say something really quick though, just to clarify some shit. All credit goes to the original creator of this thumbnail. I did not watch their video though. So
that's a thumbnail?
Yeah, because I just realized, because I was going through all of my links and then I saw I had a YouTube thumbnail and I was like, well, fuck, I don't want anybody to think I'm stealing their shit.
Who made it?
I don't know. I don't have the name up, but I just want you guys to know I did not watch it. So like our opinions may not align with this thumbnail, okay? But that's all I wanted to say with that, okay?
Enough.
But whoever made this thumbnail, all credit to them. That's all we wanted to say.
Find any inaccuracies,
because this is gonna be a highlight.
My client.
This is gonna be a highlight, so that's why I just want to clarify that. But
my client would like to disassociate herself with any present media besides what's verbally being addressed.
We're doing Collins, right?
Oh, fuck
all right,
yeah,
Lynn,
dude.
We're doing Collins.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
That
I'm
shot,
gonna post that
like,
for you. Just, you know where to find it.
Nose.
You know what's good. My corn dogs in this bitch.
Okay, let me stop fucking off.
Dude.
What? I'm fucking off. I'm just over here fucking dying. This topic is a fucking mess, y'all. Like, this is a fucking mess. I was gonna do a whole video on it on my channel, but honestly,
what does all that mean?
I'm about to break it down to you right now. So basically what had happened was Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star are problematic. We all know this. I mean, I hope everybody in the chat is caught up, but if not, if you go on the YouTube and literally type in Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, I guarantee you there's going to be at least like 20 to 50 channels that have at least one video with like a full breakdown with receipts and everything. Like, this is some long,
back to fucking
this is some
1964,
aka 2019.
Fuck.
This is gonna be, it's some long drawn out tea. That's why I'm saying I'm not about to say it, but y'all can go and look it up. I'm gonna paraphrase real quick, but if you want receipts and details, they're out there. Okay. But basically, as you guys know, Shane and Jeffree had his little white redemption series that he did in 2019, where he would get people with problematic past or dying channels, and he would revive him or try to sway the public opinion, basically. And I always thought it was interesting. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna be a fucking hater. Like, in the beginning, I fucked with those videos. I thought they were very well done, and I was like, cool, you know, Shane is actually doing something that's going to benefit his wannabe film career or whatever. And I'm not trying to say that to be petty. I'm just saying that I know that that's something he aspires, that he wants to do. Now, but then as it was happening though, I couldn't help but think to myself, like, out of all of people to be the YouTube redemptioner, Shane, like, Shane's done a lot of shit, as in blackface, as in said really weird shit on podcasts and all this shit.
Somebody, was it Latoria sent a link?
Yeah, she did send a link. I actually have what he said on the podcast. So yeah, let's just get in on this Shane shit real quick. I'm going to show you guys what... First off, this is Shane in his blackface character. I don't know if I know actually a lot of...
That's blackface.
Yeah, this is blackface.
That other shit
no, we're going to get to Jenna. No, don't worry. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. This is blatant blackface.
Technical,
and you know how he talked? You know how he talked when he did these characters?
Let me guess. Like he was cooning?
Yes. You know how Jenna spoke when she was Nicki Minaj? Like a British person. Like a proper British person. like her Roman alter
Bro,
ego.
I've heard them go to like to bat over like this BLM shit and all type of shit, bro. Cause you watch her, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into it, but I'm just trying to do it in phases, so we can get this shit. But I just want to show you guys this because this was normalized to me as a child. I was watching YouTube as a kid. Like I used to watch Niga Higa. I used to watch like
the lips.
Yeah, I know it's really fucking bad.
Bothering me, dog.
This one right here is bothering me the most because of the neck, like this, and the lips too. Like this is bothering me the most. But I used to watch old YouTube and shit like that. And I remember these skits, and these skits came out the same time as the Bonquiqui skits and shit like that, and the nail salon skits. You get what you remember those? The nail salon skits. So like shit. All of that was going on as a kid. So as a child, I did not see anything wrong with it, but I'm not going to lie to you. Like these skits in specific, I could never put my finger on it as a child, but they did make me feel uncomfortable. Like I did feel like I was low-key the butt of a joke or some shit. Like it's weird. Like even as a kid, like I low-key felt that, but I still watched his videos. I was a kid or whatever, but that's what he did way back when. But more recently, like 2010s, whatever, he was on a podcast and he would say pretty outlandish shit. This is what out of his mouth. He said he would say outlandish shit to seem edgy, and that sounds like a very common pattern, a common excuse these people are using when they get caught up, is that they just did it to be edgy and that it was a different time and blah, blah, blah.
But ain't it crazy how, like, people pick and choose where, like, oh, it was a different time. Is a
right.
It's almost like there's some type of, like, sinister agenda. Nah, like, bullshit. Nah, I don't really believe that. But it's very strange. It's peculiar in nature, and it's not natural, because you would think that, oh, if everything you did, because the whole premise of canceling people is you're gonna look back, right? It's not necessarily
you moving too fast, babe.
Okay.
You moving too fast because we gotta get the evidence out the way, and so then we can dig deep into this shit. Because I've already heard this, and I don't really want to spend a lot of time on it. I'm probably not gonna listen to the whole thing because this nigga is gross, bro. Like he's pretty gross, and it's weird how he's trying to like justify this. Daniel, here.
Hey, what is Kim Kardashian? Is she half black?
No, she's Armenian.
No, is she what Rebecca Black is? They look similar.
I don't think we ever.
Rebecca Black has made a little less of a sex tape.
Okay, I never heard this.
That was out the gate. That was you're treading on real rough seas there, bud.
Whoa.
Because you saying like two people look alike is already like, what's up?
She hasn't had sex with as many black guys. She did probably with that guy in that
She's
van.
15. Stop it.
She's growing up. She's almost 16.
Not.
She told us, when I asked her, I said, how old are you? She said 15. I said, that's so young. She's like, I'm almost 16. As if when she turned 16, we could talk about dicks to her.
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Who is he talking about?
Oh, okay.
Rebecca
Yeah,
Black.
this is an UGG that I just realized
Friday.
a few days ago. I was with Lisa, and we ran into a child. I'm not going to say why or how, but we ran into a child.
Listen, this is the one.
With my car, I hit the child.
Okay.
It was dying on the side of the road.
Okay,
and I
great.
said, oh, I should probably ask what its name is.
Uh-huh.
No, but this child was probably 6 years old. And I was taking a picture of something. And the kid turns to me and goes, oh, are you Instagramming? And first of all, how does a 5-year-old, 6-year-old know what Instagram is?
Right.
Which is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, I was embarrassed because, yes, I was. And it was a picture of my salad. So then,
that's so flirtatious.
Yes,
I saw it. It looked amazing.
and the 6-year-old girl goes, oh, how many followers do you have? I mean, first of all, it was almost like one of those contests where it's like, how big is your dick? And this kid slapped.
First of all, why are you talking so much to this little kid?
Why are you talking to this little girl?
Bro, I got kids around here fucking all over the city looking up to me for skateboarding and shit, right?
Right.
I don't be talking to them little niggas, though. They go, oh, I'm like, yeah, all right, nigga, stop talking to strangers, bro, before I tell your mama. Where is your mama at, bro?
Right.
Fuck all this small talk. Who jit is this? And, like, I don't like that. But second of all, like, the context of what he was just saying.
Right, you're talking about, it's about to get worse.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to wait for you to tap out.
All right, fuck it.
So.
Slapped her huge dick on the table and was like a 6-year-old who goes, oh, I have 125,000 1,000.
No.
Her dick was almost as big as mine.
Really?
And I said, okay, little big dick, why do you have so many followers? And she goes, oh, I'm a cheerleader. And I'm like, oh, really? And she shows me her Instagrams, which are like, first of all, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but like, she's like sexy.
You're disgusting.
I know, listen,
And by the way, before we go any further, this isn't like a bit or a skit. Like,
bro, my fucking
there was-
heart just dropped into my balls.
no, it's about to
when you
get
said that
so. It's about to get so much worse.
shit. What?
But listen.
How can it get worse than that?
Listen to me real quick.
Ugh,
I just
nigga.
want you to know that this is a real person. There's another video that kind of speeds this up a little quickly, but they show the real girl's face. They show the real girl's Instagram, the little cheerleader and stuff, and I'm not trying to do that, bro. And I know you could find that video like a lot of places online, but I just... It's weird. I don't like seeing the little girl while he's saying this shit. It's weird.
we talked about
No,
pedophilia
this
before.
is Shane. Like, do not say this.
Bro,
Like, I don't
who's
want to talk
this
about it. Like,
girl
we'll get arrested.
that's just like...
Like, he kind of can.
Listen,
Right.
He has this
allegedly-
justification
Who's
for
she?
pedophilia,
Okay.
and it's so disturbing. And like, I just pretend that he doesn't.
Okay, wait,
And, like-
no, let me explain. Let me
No.
explain.
Oh god.
Here's
That's Tana Mojo, but Tana Mojo's not the girl in the
No,
thing.
but they're talking. This talk is, bro. If
who
we
is the
ever
girl?
had a guest in this motherfucking house and it was talking about kids like that, bro,
Bruh,
y'all would see a nigga get put the fuck out, evicted out of this motherfucker on live, and that would be the motherfucking highlight. You got me fucked. I don't see why people aren't held accountable for letting shit slide like that. Like, for
Right.
real, bro. It's either like you was just trying to set this nigga up, but nigga, you laughing.
Right.
Not even Chris Hansen be laughing with niggas.
Right.
What the fuck? Chris Hansen never took no slice of pizza from no stranger, nigga.
Veronica says the lady that's in this is his manager.
Here's my
Sure.
justification for
I
pedophilia.
can't.
Okay, first of all, let me just say, having sex with children or touching children or anything of that nature is terrible.
Sure.
You should not do it.
But
But
You see what I'm saying? They're
people have foot fetishes. People have fetishes.
all right. I'm out of here,
You know,
dog.
every-
I'm through.
Good choice.
I can't, dog.
Good choice.
I was trying to. What
Nah,
my
it's
game
gonna get.
was,
It's,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you what happens afterwards in short because that was a good choice because this gets really worse. Basically, he says how he went on Google and he was just like, I always wondered, like, let me just look up, sexy baby and naked baby and see what pops up. And then I guess his manager
You know
said
what I've never
his
fucking
managers
Googled
in my
life.
life.
Ever.
In
I don't even think
my
I've Googled
24
the word
years on this
baby.
earth.
Let alone that. I'm not even gonna say that. I don't
Like, what the fuck?
Come on,
And then
bro.
the manager was like, you just searched up CP, right? And he was like, no, I mean, I didn't, but like, she's like, no, like you did, but she was laughing, like
But-
she wasn't doing it in like an adult manner, like she was laughing.
But
like,
that's the people's champ, though. That was the people's champ. You feel me? They let that shit slide, but hella niggas was getting Me Too'd and canceled at that same time. They fucking put the goddamn, the crucifixion on Bill Cosby around the same time for being on some weird ass shit.
and then he also said he was gonna do some
granted,
shit with
it
his
was
cats.
something totally different.
He said he was gonna do
but-
some shit with his cats. Exactly, Kyra. Exactly, Kyra. That's how I
weird.
feel too. Like, how did he feel so comfortable to say this on his podcast? Like, what the fuck?
Nigga,
What the fuck was that?
Y'all fucking let a sand gnat in this bitch or some shit. I was trying to get them knowledge.
I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna show you guys a comp of Jeffree Star being racist and rude because I feel like Jeffree Star's history is pretty long and I don't feel like going into that.
How
so
can there be 7 minutes?
there's 8 minutes.
That's fucking better. Thank you.
Hopefully we don't get copyrighted.
Dude, if I get copyrighted for this, I will mute it or cut it out of the video because I don't have
Same.
time
I'm
for
not trying to
this
give this
shit,
nigga
bro.
any fucking
Thank
money.
you, YouTube, for that feature. Is his ass hanging out? Is that his ass?
Damn, he's pulling her hair. Fuck. Oh shit. Bro, this is. He said, "Let's not forget this is a 6 foot tall man." He was 26 and the girl was 16. Hold on, let me fix the screen a little bit so y'all can see the subtitles and everything. This is fucking crazy. I've never seen this video before.
Jeffree, what are you doing, man?
he was 26 years old at this time, bro.
Jeff.
26 years old.
I really be trying to like
see the good in people. I know,
people,
but it's
bro.
like some people be dead evil, bro.
Damn.
Some people be dead evil.
I really feel like
they be having demons. I feel like some people for real have demons.
They do, and then you know what becomes a side effect of that symptom is the drugs and shit. Like I know dog was twacked the fuck out because I seen cuz on some chill shit. I've been watching this dude for a long time because he get money, bro, and like I fucking like to watch people that are fucking good entrepreneurs that do their shit. But damn, bro, you like always in some shit.
No,
nigga.
But it's this. There's so much. The problem with Jeffree is that
we're fucking 40 seconds in.
I know, but it's just the problem with him is that there's so much shit. Like you said, it's not like it's one incident. It's not like you said the N-word one time. It's not like you did the excuse of, oh, I grew up in an environment and that's blah, blah, blah. Like, there are so many, receipt after video, after post, after, like, it's so much. It's
dude,
so
all
much.
All you can do is pray for niggas, man. But hold on, pause it, though. I want to give a disclaimer. I don't think that this is anywhere near as bad as what the fuck we were just listening to.
No, it's not.
And you never told me what you said after that, and honestly, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
but
no.
Just full disclaimer, nah, bro. Like, Jeff, you're fucking up, but dog, you hanging around Shane.
But isn't
fucking
it weird?
Up even worse,
but isn't it weird though? Isn't it
Mm-mm.
weird though how Shane is the guy who was supposed to save him from redemption? That's why I'm like, it's
quite
peculiar to me.
Dog,
it's
for
crazy,
sure.
like. Oh, and by the way,
ordinary.
I do believe in that caption that somebody said down there, because I'm going to run this back real quick. Somebody said, now, if this was a straight man,
Kevin Gates did it.
Wouldn't people feel a little different? Like, nobody bat an eye. This 6-foot man, 26-year-old man, fucking beat up a teenager.
Did Kevin Gates straight kick a bitch in the head?
Yes.
But she wasn't a teenager.
It doesn't matter. He still kicked somebody in the head.
And he went to jail for it.
Yes, he did.
Did he go to jail? Probably not. My dog got on a motherfucking
Marilyn Manson. Bruh. He said, I'll go to jail.
That's not how you spell feminine.
No, it is not.
The fuck? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping?
No.
I bitch said feminine. Bro. Whoa.
That's not cool.
No.
That's not okay.
Bubba. No.
Right when I picked it up, just to look at myself, it fell out and fucking broke into thousands of pieces.
This nigga's confusing me right now. He's got a lot of different vibes going on.
Instead of emailing my customer service or reaching out to me personally, you made a slander video. How pathetic. Oh my god.
Costume service. Bro, who made this video, dog?
Right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Okay, that's all we want.
Damn motherfucker, what you did? What'd I do? You had snake battery acid in my auntie face. What? Yes, you did.
Hold on, I thought you told me
he-
the other day that a lot of white dudes that are gay be saying that they got
Yup,
black
they do.
women
They be
trapped
like, I got an
inside
inner
them.
black woman
and
inside
that was
of me.
right around the
Yeah.
time I'm sure this was real popular.
Right, but
Not
isn't it crazy
justifying,
seeing?
just an observation.
Look, they're doing the Shane Dawson skit. This is what this is just Shane Dawson minus the blackface.
Yeah, but Shane Dawson
Like-
don't get no heat for this though.
Right.
Shit, they're not even in blackface.
That's
I'd
what I
rather a
just said.
motherfucker. Yeah.
They're imitating and making fun of black women though. Obviously.
Yeah, that's bad. But if they had a fucking
Oh my god, when the hell
clay
did
on
you
their
that,
face,
girl?
we'd be tripping.
You did that shit a couple of months ago. You
Oh
say,
my
"Babe,
God,
oh, can I
dude.
wear MAC cosmetics?" And you splash your ass in your face.
Ooh.
Well, maybe if she wasn't wearing the wrong foundation, because I wouldn't have to splash no battery acid. I wanted to lighten her skin tone, girl.
Oh god damn.
God.
dog.
Hospital.
Oh my god. When was this published?
Man, oh, I'm so sorry, man.
God damn.
I'm angry as hell. I'm about to beat your motherfucking ass. did you come over here, girl? Because I know what you did to you. I know what you did to my little sister. You slapped her.
I had no idea how much of a deep can of worms this really truly
like,
is.
bro, I've been.
We can sit here all day.
I knew about Jeffree Star since I was fucking 12 years old. Like, I used to bump his music. I used to download his music, The Millionaires. Like, yes, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, I saw all this shit. Like, I stopped following him and everything when I was like in 8th grade, and then boom, I get on YouTube and. What? Like, and I was like, oh, okay. And then, of course, soon after, everybody found out.
But this nigga was signed to fucking T'Challa, though. That's the craziest thing. He was signed to Convict, too. That's T'Challa. That's the Black Panther, nigga. He signed Akon.
What? I didn't even hear any of that. I can't hear anything that
it's not.
Right.
This girl was asking Shayla about lip injections. Shayla looked at her entire face and said, "You need 'em, bitch. Your face is disproportioned." Now, why would a grown woman tell another grown woman something?
Okay,
Yeah.
Jeffree.
Is he a woman? Man.
No.
I just confused me.
Shut up, you fucking nigger, bitch.
Alright, now that.
You stupid ape, I'm gonna spray you.
Honestly, though?
Will you beat that nigger with me?
Bruh.
Alright, what the fuck?
You're a nigger, you fucking ugly ass bitch.
But that lines up with the timeline that I was thinking. All these clips look fairly old, bro. Like, this motherfucker was a jackass, no doubt, but like, fuck, man.
Bruh.
But I'm like, bro, there's so many other adjectives that you could have
used, right? Like, what the fuck?
That you were berating like that.
Like, why did it have to go straight to that?
That's like when you know, like when niggas be drunk and then they go to punch somebody and then punch the wrong person. That's what that was.
Yep.
And that never ends good. Except for that one video I seen. There was like this Slavic dude. He just kept punching the wrong people, just knocking niggas out.
Oh
he
my
knocked
God.
like didn't I show you
Yes,
that?
he did.
He knocked like 10
remember.
niggas out. I was like, bro, this nigga needs alright.
Yeah, I need to get onto this because I just need to speak my piece about my good sis, bro. Like, I have been watching Jenna Marbles back when I used to watch Shane and shit, bro. She was the OG YouTube, so please don't think I'm being biased because, as you guys know, I have held my face accountable multiple times on my channel, okay? And on the podcast, okay? And with this,
You gotta be like Joey Diaz. If we get canceled, man.
please do not talk about that, man. I don't like. Please do not talk about his fucking
These niggas is
like,
out of control, bro.
flea market purse face having ass.
Alright.
Like, let's not talk about him.
Lord have mercy.
Goddamn,
that's crazy. I said what I said.
Period. Anyway, so
Bitch.
I'm not gonna be biased. Okay. So Jenna Marbles had a thing. She says she's quitting and she's leaving YouTube because her old videos resurfaced, specifically the video of her as Nicki Minaj, and then there was another song. I wrote it in my notes because I've never heard of it before. It's called Bounce That Dick. Okay. She made a racist joke about Asian men. So on that part, I can't say shit. I'm not Asian, so I can't say whether you can forgive or forget with that.
Wow,
I can't
you're
say
staying
shit.
out of it?
Bruh, because I didn't even watch that Bounce That Dick. I never watched that.
You're staying out of something that doesn't have nothing to do with you?
No, I'm just saying because what I don't like about this situation is that white people are trying to be like, we forgive Jenna for doing blackface, and I don't think that's your place to forgive anybody for doing blackface. You're white. But that's why in the same breath, I'm going to say I am not Asian, so I'm not going to, be like, Jenna, I forgive you for your Asian comment when, one, I didn't hear it, and two, I'm not Asian, so I can't be the voice of all Asian people. That's all I was trying to say with that.
Niggas need to stop looking at them like an easy target. Them niggas gonna ride, bro. You better stop fucking with them Asian niggas, bro. They gonna fuck you up. I'm telling you, bro.
So, I want you guys to look at the thumbnail that's right here. Again, no shade. Did not watch this person's video, but I will say credit to them for the thumbnail. But I want y'all to look at this thumbnail in the corner. Look how dark Jenna is right here, right? Now I want y'all to look at the real screenshot. This is the real screenshot from the video, okay? Now.
Make it small real quick, though. I want to see something. I want to see if you
What?
the amount of pixels. Does it have any direct effect on the refraction of her skin in that picture? Can you make it small?
It was just small.
I'm talking about.
And then I made it big. What? You want this to be small again?
Yeah, just one more time.
I'm like, what are you talking about, babe? Here. Like this?
It kind of makes it look darker, but they definitely turned down the contrast.
I've been seeing people reposting this shit and like making it darker, and I'm like,
or is it getting burned? From
what the fuck? That's another
screenshots?
thing too. It could be getting deep fried from the screenshots, but this is the Nicki Minaj skit. Now, like I said, I wasn't a Shane Dawson fan, but I was definitely a Jenna Marbles fan as a kid. So I really remember her videos. I could remember a general consensus of like Shane doing his racist ass skits and being in the car with that weird ass eyebrow, but I don't really recall it in detail. But Jenna's videos I recall in detail because I used to watch them religiously. Yeah. So if y'all used to watch Jenna religiously, you also know when she started, she used to be in the club scene, she used to do modeling, and she used to always have a tan, and she used to do like sketches of being like a blonde bimbo, and that was like her caricature. So she tan. She did not tan for this video, and that's what's being spun around, that she's getting tan for this video. So I had some other shit. This is actually the Abby for her channel, and she looks pretty tan here to me too, and I know she took this picture a long time ago, and look,
she looks
exactly the same. And then I even got another one. These are a little bit more blurry, so you can't really see.
Don't get me wrong. She looks like a bimbo.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to call her a bimbo. It's just that's the phrase that she would use for herself. Like, she would just call herself. You get what I'm saying?
Appreciate the fucking,
exactly,
like,
Nyoka. She worked at a tanning salon, too. So that's why I was like, what the fuck? So there's this. Like, she was always naturally tan. Well, not naturally, scratch. But she was always getting tans back then. So I just didn't like how everyone was trying to spin this, especially around the time that Shane and Jeffree came out. My thing is because Jenna has always been very outspoken about white privilege, stuff like that. She actually checks her fellow rich friends and stuff like that. She is very aware that by her quitting YouTube, it's not going to hurt her pockets, but it's the principle. Like, and that's the thing that confuses me and why I always say fuck cancel culture, because like even when somebody does exactly what you want them to do, which is cancel themselves, it's still not good enough because, oh, she's still making money, blah, blah, blah. She didn't fuck up on Twitch. She didn't fuck up on Patreon. In her brain, she fucked up on YouTube. And why I say her brain is because Jenna comes off like the type of person who would rather appease the people who say that she hurt them than have the people who have watched her do internet gymnastics. And I tweeted that earlier, so that's why I'm like, I know my brain was of sober mind, so let me quote that. And that's just her personality. Like, she doesn't care to be right or wrong. The fact is, she hurt somebody's feelings, one person's feeling, it doesn't matter. She called herself racist. She said what she did was racist. She genuinely, just because she hurt one person and one person said that, she was like, that shit's racist, I'm done here. That's her personality. That's what she felt for the greater good that she wanted to do. I respect that. If that's what you want to do, even though me and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people blatantly know, like, sis, you were not doing blackface. You worked at a tanning salon. You did bimbo skits and how to trick people to think that you're not ugly. And you, like, we know this, but she's a different person. We're all different people. We're all not the same fucking person we used to be.
I'm going to say this. Until I see a little bit
more. Oh, and
more...
then who's going to talk to fucking Timothy De La Ghetto? Oh, and then why is he wait.
Until I see a little bit more, bro, that ain't really shit.
This isn't really shit to me as much as it looks kind of like a lot of cultural appropriation with the fucking thing and shit. Like, is this a samurai hat?
No, I was talking about...
This is confusing to me. You have a mustache, a samurai hat, and a beanie.
Fuck
this
that.
is confusing.
That's not even what niggas is worried about.
The Nicki Minaj.
Yes,
sorry.
Right. I know people that tan all the fucking time, right? So if that's what y'all trying to get her over, bro, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that y'all need to be pointing the finger at too. If that's the fucking problem.
She didn't talk in a black accent. Like,
play the video. I haven't even seen this shit. Play like a snippet, like 5 seconds.
All right, hold on. I gotta
Jenna,
get it together.
Shit, bro, I'm just trying to see, dog. I want to see what's going on.
This is so random, but is nobody gonna talk about Timothy De La Ghetto? Like, what is a De La Ghetto? Can we?
Bro,
let me shut up.
That God knows where.
No, because it's really interesting how people trying to fucking
He changed his name. Somebody said that nigga pulled the
up.
Uncle Ben's. I'm gonna change my name before they even ask me. I'm gonna do the right thing.
She kept it up too.
Did she?
Yeah, she took down everything else and she kept this up.
This is her page?
Yes, this is an old ass video.
Nigga, that ain't her page.
Yes, this is her page.
It's Nicki Minaj. You know,
I remember watching this video.
This is not. This is some dude's page.
Because this plain Nicki Minaj, and that's me. And then there's
No, it is not. Look. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Michael Stone? Who the fuck is Shout out Michael Stone.
Shout out to Michael Stone
Damn,
for the
bro, you posted
re-upload,
this shit and he re-uploaded it in
July.
2011. Cuz.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
She's literally just acting like Nicki Minaj.
That is how she acts. Or especially acted.
And she lives in the UK, which has absolutely nothing to do with anything at all. And then this Barbie lives a very high-pitched stuff place, who's very like, yum, 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 that's roast beef curtains on your face. Do you want to taste? Because those fucking dicks are out of space. People have a hard time understanding who are.
The only thing she did to look like Nicki Minaj
is put on the pink wig and
put
on the
act like a
and the
jackass.
chain, put on the chain, and then she put on fucking lashes. That's all she did.
And act like a jackass.
Like, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Like, now I'm an adult and I'm looking at it and I'm just like, the cut-ins are funny to me. But yeah, I still don't get blackface from that. I'm sorry. But that's me. But one thing I will say I do appreciate her taking accountability for is this. Because this is something I do not agree with.
See, now I remember what my disclaimer was, bro. As far as that's concerned, we're fine. I don't care. I don't speak for all black people though, so what is this?
My thing is I get it because for one, Shane and Jenna did come up at the same time. They have been to YouTube events together. Like, they did come up together. So I've seen hella pictures of them together and all types of shit. And this is basically her just saying, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. I'm always and forever in awe of the things that you do. This is so special. I hope you have a happy day and you have made all of us feel for years. Thank you, Jeffree Star, for making this collection, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for cheating that he deserves.
Oh, so this was just like, she's just taking up for niggas?
They sent him they sent her a PR box.
Recently?
No, like a while ago, I guess. But they sent her a PR box back when this little conspiracy palette shit dropped. And she wasn't the only one that got a PR box. And that's why I low-key feel like, damn, like, I really feel like this was a witch hunt. Because she wasn't the only one that got this shit.
So they're mad at her for accepting this shit and being like, thanks for this box? Because that's what that looked like.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I say I don't agree with it is because I've never bought Jeffree Star's makeup. Like, and I'm not a makeup girl, but I've never, like, I wouldn't spend my money on that. I would return to sender, bitch. Like, I've returned to senders to a lot of companies. You get what I'm saying? And little old me. So, but
little old Nadja.
I'm just saying, I feel like this is also... I don't know. Y'all could call me biased. I don't know, bro. It's just, this shit just don't sit right with me. And I feel bad. Stupid, I just feel bad because Jenna literally just kind of was like, you know what? My mental health comes first, bitches. Like, I'm out. I apologize. I fucked up. Like, and I don't need to be here because my imprint goes back to a place where I'm not anymore. You get what I'm saying?
But that's the same as Jeffree too, though.
Right.
But I'm not going to sit here because we got to move on. But I'm not going to sit here and act like this is like, maybe that's why I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Because the first thing we saw was just disturbing as hell. Because you got this grown nigga talking about kids that way is weird.
Right.
The second dude is just like a raging I don't know what dog had going on, but I don't see that in him anymore. But I mean, shit, bro. That doesn't mean it didn't happen, bro. And that damn
No.
can't be held accountable.
Recently, like I said, y'all can go and look this shit up. I just did not have the time. There are people who recently are in his circle that says Jeffree, as his grown present self, still says racist shit.
Well, there you go.
He still says little things.
Damn, bro.
Just last year, he called Jackie Ina a monkey.
I like looking at your
he called her.
and
What
shit,
I think he
bro.
called her a gorilla
That's
or a monkey
up,
or
bro.
something like that.
I didn't even fucking have no smoke with you, bro. Let's move on, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That's why you gotta be careful who you even like look at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Damn, bro. Like, remember when you were looking at old girl?
Oh yeah.
That she did because she beat everyone to the punch. I feel like more people feel bad for her.
I feel that way too, and it is really weird because I have noticed. That's why I said, I don't remember if I said it or not, so correct me, but I don't like that people are just like, oh my God, I feel so bad for Jenna. Seeing this happen is the worst thing of 2020.
Yeah,
it's officially done.
She's my favorite YouTuber.
I don't agree.
Too.
Yeah, I don't
love
agree with that. I don't like that statement. I definitely feel where you're coming from with that. I don't like when people are saying that.